Okay, in this video, we're going to look through the HVAC system here on this 2015 Audi A3. I was troubleshooting a few faults for the front air distribution flap and for the defroster flap motors. Basically, these little actuators. They're very similar, different part numbers for each one. But this one here is for the front air distribution flap, which I spent a long time trying to diagnose because I was incorrectly... I was looking at the wrong motor. So just going to go through and just point all the different motors out. So anybody that runs across this issue, and this is the same on MK7 Volkswagen Golfs, the same HVAC unit as the A3. So we'll just have a quick look here, and I'll show you where all the motors are. So this front air distribution flap, so any fault codes that start with B1091 for the front air distribution flap, this motor is in the worst place of all of them. It's in behind the cluster on the right. You can see the blue plug for it just down in there. Got to remove the cluster, and the only reason you really got to remove the cluster is because it's really difficult to see the top bolt. You can just barely see the head of that bolt way in behind there at the very top where it meets the insulation, kind of back in there. That's the top bolt, and there's another bottom bolt for that. So take out the instrument cluster and the knee airbag. We'll go down here and look at that in a second. So knee airbag off, which you get this panel off. Then you can access the motor through the bottom here. You got to take off this little footwell vent, and the motor is right up here. Got my finger kind of on it there. I'm gonna try to get the phone a little closer. Not sure how well this is gonna work, but that's the motor there. There's one locating pin. The other screws above this bracket you see here. It's very difficult to get to. The second screw is at the bottom right there. There's two screws side by side. I first accidentally removed the screw on the white plastic piece. Anyway, so this is what sends the air either to your feet or to your face. So if that's defective, or if you can't send air to your feet, there's your problem right here on the left side on a left-hand drive vehicle. So left side regardless. So this motor here is for the driver's side temperature control. I had messed with it as well because I wasn't sure which one was which. And I do have also in, and I probably should have looked at that a little closer before I dug into this, but this is the driver's side temperature control. And now we'll go over to the passenger side. So on the passenger side here, or right side of the vehicle, up top here, so the glove box has been removed. This is the cabin air filter, which is accessible from inside the glove box, but nevertheless, glove box is out. That top motor on the left, that is a defrost flap motor. So controls the airflow to up to the windshield. And this lower one here is for the temperature control for the passenger side. So, or right side of the vehicle temperature control. And then last but not least, the fifth motor here on the right. This is the recirculating flap motor. Kind of hard to see, but it's there on the right side. All very similar motors. Matter of fact, I replaced this motor again erroneously, thinking this was the defrost or the the front and foot vent flap motor. So anyway, very difficult to do that left side one. I've been upside down inside cars for a long time, but this one tested my patience. Anyway, just gonna button it back up, and we're good to go. Thank you.